YouTube, what it do, man? Y'all don't know me yet, but my name is Bryant. I go by B, and I basically do freelance brand scaling, right? So, for the people that don't know what freelance brand scaling is, that is a business model where every business needs, marketing, right? So, my job is to come in and help businesses get their marketing strategies right. So, I run ads. You can do email, SMS optimization. You could help with conversion rate optimization, basically like the website, customer journey, things like that. But my main focus is meta ads. So I run meta ads, trying to get into Google ads as well. But right now I do meta ads and um yeah, so so there's two types of brand scaling. So you have lead gen and you have ecom. So my main thing is ecom. I just focus purely on ecom. I don't do lead gen. Lead gen is like car detailing or like window cleaning, things like that. Like basically helping businesses get more leads. And e-commerce is like for online businesses. So they sell products, they could sell clothes, they could sell um, car parts online. You feel me? That's ecom. So I focus on ecom. My main niche is clothing, so I do like clothing brands, streetwear, fashion, like the fashion brands that be like having the dresses and stuff like that, and also like boutiques. What else? Like accessories like ties, suits. I do anything clothing I do. I also help with jewelry and accessory brands like phone cases, keychains, wallets, whatever, things like that. So those are my main focuses. Right now I have three clients. Um, I have a fitness brand, a streetwear brand, two streetwear brands, and a fitness brand. One of the fitness brands, he is it's only one fitness brand, but I started working with him, I want to say last month, and then the streetwear brand around the same time, and then my first client, I started working with him around June. So I've been in the freelance brand scaling space for about since like January. I really started taking it serious January, but I wasn't really locked in all the way. I have a friend who has a clothing brand, so I helped him with his brand and like his ads, and that was when I was like complete dog shit, right? So um, about 2 years ago, I started drop shipping. Realized like it takes a lot of money to make money, especially like when it comes to ads. I wasn't really organic. I was more so like drop shipping on Facebook, and so it didn't really like work to the way I wanted it to work. Um, I joined like courses and mentorships, but they didn't really have any. It didn't really play a part in any success that I had. So I just stopped doing it. But then I wanted to stay within like the meta space and just running ads because I did like running ads. I just didn't have the money it takes to run the ads at the time. So that's why I got into freelance brand scaling. And yeah, so the whole thing is you're not paying with your money, you're paying with your time and your effort and your labor, right? So, different businesses, you can pay for goods, pay for marketing, things like that. I can't I could, but it I can't pay for clients is what I'm saying, right? I can't pay a client to work with me to pay me. It doesn't make sense, right? So the time and the effort goes out to outreaching, right? So my main form of outreach is cold outreach, cold DM outreach. So um, just sending Instagram DMs. Um, Back then, like when I first started, I was bad. Like I would just do ChatGPT scripts and just copy and paste, and just send out a lot at once. But as I started growing in the space and I started learning a lot more about it, I realized that's just not the way because it's basically trial and error, right? So I just basically learned it's not the right way to go about it. So I started sending videos, started sending voice messages, and like more personalized text. and that got me a lot more like responses and stuff like that. So this point of this YouTube video is to really just document my journey within the freelance brand scaling space, and just have y'all come along with me if you're new to it or if you're trying to get into it. Just follow my journey. I can help you, guide you along the way. You can learn from my mistakes, learn from what I'm doing successfully, things like that. And I just want you to be able to build on top of that. And I also want to mix in a little bit of like just game, like free game that just out my life, like personally, like not just in business, but also like just how to level up in life, like just try to reach that next stage and just maximize your productivity, maximize your discipline, and just be a better person, get 1% better every day. So that's really the point of this channel. But yeah, so let's get back into a little bit of my journey. So the clients I have right now, the first client, I only ran his ads for his like SMS list, to build his SMS list and his traffic campaigns. So I started working with him when he was at like 400 Instagram followers. Now he's around like 7,000, bro. Like he grew fast. So I took his SMS list from like 40 to probably around like 500 now, to be honest. Like, yeah, 40 people, like 500 people or something like that. I don't really got the number locked in my head, but yeah, and that was only in like a couple months, right? So then after that, I started working with another brand. We did decent, like his foundation wasn't laid out. Like it wasn't really like completely set up all the way to convert to the highest point. So when I did start running his ads, he we just broke even, right? So he kind of took a loss because like the cost of everything on his side, but like in terms of ads, we basically broke even, right? So now he's resetting his foundation. He's getting a website built from the ground up. He's locked in on his content. He's basically just trying to get everything straight. So for when we run ads, we're able to just build the funnel and just have it completely optimized. So the other client, the fitness client, I was working with him. And I'm not gonna lie, we weren't very profitable, right? So we started doing good at first couple weeks, we was getting sales, and then it just went downhill from there, right? So he's also locked in on building his foundation for his brand, just like giving it a real brand identity. And that's the thing, when it comes to like having a business or like owning a brand, brand identity is super important. You want people to be able to recognize your logo just from the logo, right? You just want to get your brand out there so people know exactly who you are. If they see a piece that you have, or a piece from your business, they know, oh yeah, this is this business. You feel me? Like Nike, basically. You see the swoosh, you know it's Nike. Same thing, right? So just building a brand identity, laying out that foundation, and optimizing the funnel for when people come to a site. So yeah, so we didn't break even. We were very non-profitable. We did have hella added cards though in the meta, but it just never converted to purchases. So that's why we're locked in on doing that. But yeah, so I just wanted to take y'all on this journey with me to the next level. What else? And yeah, man, if you not locked in, bro, if you need some guidance, bro, I'm here. Like, this is what this channel's for, just to give you some guidance into becoming the best version of yourself. Into if you want to learn ecom, you can learn it from me. You can learn it from somebody else, but just want to follow along on my path and things like that. You can. Just really trying to, bring real authenticity to the world. Because you got a whole lot of people who like to show the results but not the process, right? I was reading this book right here, actually, The Millionaire Fast Lane, right? It basically talks about three types of people when it comes to like wealth and things like that. So you have sidewalkers. Those are people who just expect everything handed to them, right? They get nothing out of life because they just don't have the mental capacity to be able to see further than what they already know, right? Then you have slow laners. Those are people who like take the slow lane. Like they wait too long to get rich. Like they want to invest while they're young so they can live life and live extravagantly when they're like 50, 60, but that's just like too late, right? And then you have the fast laners who want to get rich young so they can enjoy the rest of their lives rich. But what he was saying was slow laners and sidewalkers, they love the events, right? They don't really love the process. The process is what gets you to the events. And a lot of people on social media and YouTube, they like to show the events. Like they like to show all the accomplishments, all the success that they have, but they never show that real authentic process of like them just like grinding, bro, trying to make it, you feel me? Like they just let you see the good in it without showing you the bad. So that's really what this channel is for. So y'all could get my full process. Y'all understand like how I live on a day-to-day, how I like go about things, like my philosophy on different things. And yeah, if it's like anything y'all want me to talk about personally, I'll talk about it. Just comment and let me know. And I'll just be giving game to y'all, not only just like the brand scaling, but also just real life stuff, like things from my life personally. And maybe you can relate it with your life, take it account with your life and stuff like that. And yeah, just trying to promote a more positive circle and just like everybody grinding, you feel me, like just trying to get it. So my main thing, just get 1% better every day. Track your habits. That's what I do. I have a habit tracker which allows me to see how productive I'm being throughout the day and hold myself accountable to that. And yeah, so if there's anything y'all want to see here, just comment, let me know. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. But that's if you want, like if you just want to follow the journey. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one.